Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield were criticized by This Morning viewers for glossing over the one-year anniversary of the Manchester bombings. On May 22 of last year, a terrorist detonated an explosive device as fans were leaving an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, killing 22 people and injuring more than 500. Yet the one-year anniversary of the tragedy was not mentioned until an hour and a half into Tuesday's episode, leaving fans outraged by the short tribute. After returning from an advert break, Philip announced, "There's one very important anniversary that we wanted to mark today, the Manchester attack at the Ariana Grande concert a year today." Holly went on to read Ariana's Twitter tribute, "Thinking of you all today and every day. I love you with all of me, and I'm sending you all of the light and warmth I have to offer on this challenging day." Holly added, "And that goes for both of us and the whole team on This Morning. We are sending all our love and best wishes to Manchester today." The midday tribute by the presenters was the first mention of the bombings, before which viewers had witnessed a debate on potty training, the spokesman curing a woman with a phobia of coffee, and a discussion about the royal wedding cake. Taking to Twitter to voice their shock, viewers wrote, "With a measly 30 seconds devoted to the anniversary of the Manchester terror attack, my feelings about this program have been reinforced. It's just one long promo for ITV, and its sordid reality shows and ordinary people don't matter anymore." This Morning. Shame on Holly and Smugfield. The mention of Manchester bombing anniversary was obviously an afterthought. This Morning. Wow, they finally mentioned the Manchester attack for all of 2 seconds. There's no doubt in my mind that it was only mentioned because of our tweets. No way was that short mention pre-planned and wouldn't have happened if the team weren't on top of social media. This Morning. Wow, only took them a few hours to finally acknowledge the Manchester attack, and it was what, not even 5 minutes? Wow, this show should be ashamed of themselves. I actually feel so sorry for the families affected by this tragic event. This Morning. Afterthought much. Manchester. This Morning. Now I come here just to rip the PS, but the fact they have completely glossed over Manchester is actually awful. At This Morning should be ashamed. This Morning. On a real, it's the year anniversary of the Manchester attack. And This Morning are chatting about potty training. WTF at This Morning, you seem to have forgot there was an awful attack in Manchester a year ago. This Morning. Shameful. This Morning pretty much disgusted that there is no mention of the anniversary of the Manchester terror attack on the program today. Very poor that This Morning hasn't opened today by marking the one-year anniversary of the Manchester Arena bombing. Instead, they are taking about potty training. This Morning. One viewer, however, noted that Holly and Philip had spent time discussing the Manchester bombings during Monday's episode of the show as they interviewed 2 of the victims and British Transport Police dog Mojo and his handler, PC Phil Healy, who worked through the night searching for more bombs. They wrote, This Morning. The Manchester Arena bombing was covered yesterday. They had Lucy Jarvis and Millie Robson on talking about their recovery, and a policeman who was there too. Millie's mum set up charity BEEHAPPY2G. A spokesperson for This Morning told Mail Online, This Morning covered the Manchester attack in full items on Friday and Monday. to allow victims and those involved the opportunity to be on the sofa, then be free to travel back to the city in time for today's remembrance. On May 22, 2017, Ariana Grande's Manchester show at the Dangerous Woman tour was targeted by an ISIS bomber following the concert. Manchester's suicide bomber Salman Abedi, a British-born extremist of Libyan descent, killed 22 people at the concert and injured hundreds more. It was in Manchester that Abedi became radicalized in 2015, and on the night of the terrorist attack, he detonated a bomb device as concertgoers began leaving Ariana's concert in Manchester Arena.